Yo, it's JSF again, and this video is a follow-up basically to the last video I made, so it's gonna be really short. I know I said the last one wasn't gonna be that long, but this one will be shorter. Basically, the only reason I wanted to make this video is because one of the things I talk about, and if you didn't see my last video about the Mr. Wizard situation and a lot of what's going on in the Smash community, one of the things I was wondering is how this was going to affect EVO Online, because EVO Online is something that's this month that's about to kick off. And lo and behold, the next morning I wake up, or not morning because I woke up super late. The next day, the next afternoon, there's a bunch of tweets and a bunch of people reacting. Some people are saying they're not, some people want to know more information, some people are not participating until they find out more, and some people just are done with EVO. Some people are just saying, you know, I'm done, I'm not supporting EVO, this is ridiculous. And it's really important because there are some big names. It's not just like, and there's a lot of people, right? There's big names and then there's just a lot of players. It's big names, small names, and it's just the fact that I think a lot of people in the community are going to follow suit. And if this doesn't go properly, this could be the end of EVO. So again, I don't want y'all to think I'm just trying to jump on whatever's popping right now, but I think this is really important to talk about if you play fighting games. And there are some prominent Mortal Kombat players that I'm going to talk about in this video, and some really good Mortal Kombat players, even if you don't know who they are, who share the same sentiments. But yeah, I think this is really important because this could be the end of EVO as we know it, right? Like, this could be the end of it, and that would be huge for anybody who plays competitive fighting games, anybody who plays competitive Mortal Kombat, or just watches the FGC. Like, it's just a huge deal, right? So I would feel like I'm not really doing my complete job if I don't talk about something that's potentially going to affect the future of competitive fighting games when I talk about a competitive fighting game. So that's where this is coming from, in case anyone's wondering why. So I'm just going to start with one of the tweets, and again, I'm going to put links to all the tweets that I mentioned and possibly some other ones in the description for anybody who's looking for them. But yeah, so first we got a tweet from EQNX Gaming. If you don't know who EQNX Gaming is, I know they sponsor a lot of female players, not only females but a lot of them, and then they have players like Cuddlecore, Romanova, they have Brian F as well. They have a lot of players, and they're a sponsor in FGC. They've always seemed to be like really good people, standing up for the right thing. So one of the first things I saw is they put out a tweet, says a message to EVO. It says, given the current allegations, EQNX will not participate in EVO in any capacity, including EVO Online, until we know Joey, Mr. Wiz, Queller's continuing involvement. And that was their response to EVO's tweet, right? They're basically saying, because EVO's tweet says we placed Mr. Wizard, Joey Queller, we've placed on administrative leave. And some people are not buying that, right? It's like a lot of the times when cops kill a black person and they say, oh, he's been placed on administrative leave. It's like, wait, is he still getting paid? Like, he just murdered somebody, why is he getting paid? Like, so that's what administrative leave means a lot of the times, but this is just really vague, and some people don't like that. They're like, yo, we're hearing stories that this dude is preying on teenage boys and doing very suspect things, and your response is we put him on administrative leave. And it doesn't sit right with a lot of people, because we think if the story is false, if it's not true, then he should say something, right? He should defend himself. EVO should make a statement, blah blah blah. He hasn't said anything. Now, if the story is true, he should be fired. It's a wrap. He should be done. You know what I mean? And not even just that one story. If he's exhibited that type of behavior, and there have been instances I don't want to talk too much about in the last video, like if y'all don't know who Mike Watson is from Super Arcade, who said some things, and other people who have said little things here and there about Mr. Wizard, but they're not like official allegations, and there's no kind of proof or anything. It's not like a full-on story. They just like make a comment here or there, or a joke here and there. So it seems like more people know about this than people that are coming forward. And if that's the case, and people know that this is the type of stuff he does and is still doing or has been doing for the past few years, and longer, then get him out of here. There's no question about it, right? If the man's a predator and he's still doing that type of stuff, not even if he's still doing it. If he was a predator 5 years ago, he should be gone, right? Because no, that's just not right. You know what I mean? If you've been that person, right? And the fact that he's not saying nothing is not helping. But that was one of the first examples. Another example was Sonic Fox tweeted, also, I won't be participating any longer in EVO Online. Just straight up, I'm not playing in EVO Online. I'm not participating in EVO Online. Sonic Fox just said that shit, not participating. And Sonic Fox is the biggest Mortal Kombat player on the planet, the best Mortal Kombat player. So that's huge. And he isn't the only one. I also saw a few other people. I saw Romanova, if you don't know, who commentates Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball, a lot of games. She said that she was asked to commentate a DBFZ exhibition for EVO Online and no longer be doing so unless the community gets justice. And she put hashtag fire Mr. Wiz. Get this trending. We cannot let predators stay in our community. I also will not be competing in MK11, MK Online anymore. So she's not commentating for Dragon Ball, not playing in the Mortal Kombat tournament. There's a lot. Arminius, who's a pretty good Mortal Kombat player and a pretty known name in the FGC in the NRS FGC, said anyone who still supports Evo after reading that Mr. Wizard situation is dead to me. If you like seeing my tweets or being on my good side, don't play Evo Online. Pedophilia is something I can't stand behind, and I respect that, right? He's just straight up drawing a line in the sand, saying, "Yo, if you play in Evo, if you support Evo, you playing this shit, you're dead to me. Like, you're done. I do not support it." Now, that's a little on the harsher side, but I totally understand it, right? I'm not gonna say that that's my exact sentiment, or I don't know if it's everyone else's, but I understand it, right? Like, if you don't want to, like, it's just some things, like, you gotta draw the line somewhere, right? Some things are just inexcusable, right? And you know, he's just like, if you playing in this, that means that your values are so different than mine that I don't want to interact with you whatsoever. And like, this is one of the things that I was wondering, and I mentioned in my last video. Like, how is this gonna affect the future, right? Like, is this gonna be a big deal? Is this just gonna be, wow, get Mr. Wizard out of here and we're good? But no, it looks like a lot of people are coming forward to just saying, you know what? And there are tons of tweets from plenty of players, like, yeah, like Super Noon. If any of you guys know, was Evo top 8 in the first year of Dragon Ball Fighters, who was sponsored playing this game. He's a really good player. He said, I was hit up about being in an exhibition for Evo Online for DBFZ. I was pretty excited, but with, oh, I guess that's a typo. He said, I have decided I no longer want to be a part of that show. Thank you. He kept it short, simple, but said, yeah, I don't want to be a part of Evo anymore. So yeah, and this is all just today. All of these tweets are just today. Like, there are a lot, and there's definitely more tweets, right? Like Brian F., who I said is part of EQNX, also said he's not going to be a part of EVO Online. Like, there's a lot of players that are coming out and saying all these things, but what do you guys think? I don't want to take up too much of your time with this video, but a lot of people seem to be thinking, yeah, it's boycott Evo season, right? Boycott Evo. Like, we're not standing for this type of behavior. And I like the mindset. I like that I like that the community is saying, yo, if this dude's a fucking predator, we're not supporting what he's doing. Because that's the way to get real change, right? To not support something. Like, not go to their event, not financially support, not buy their anything. Like, don't give them any revenue, give them any attention, just say, yeah, I'm not playing. And if all these players say I'm not playing in Evo and the numbers plummet, it's gonna really affect Evo. They're gonna need to do something. They're gonna need to make a decision quick, because it's supposed to happen this month. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me know what y'all think. I just wanted to cover this because I feel like it's a direct follow-up to my last video when I was just talking about. And I think if we look back in history, this could be a really, really big moment in the FGC. And I don't want to be the guy who just said, no, I don't want to talk about that. You know what I mean? I think this is important. I think we shouldn't shy away from the important topics. I think we should talk. Like, yeah, we can have fun. We can do. That's why, like, if you guys notice, I do just random rank matches. I do rant videos. I do guides. Like, I do all different types of videos. I don't want to just I do rank matches. Like, no, I'll do rank matches, but I also do things I want to change about the game. I want to do guides and teach people how to play the game. I want to do community things like, hey, here's what's going on in the community of people who play this game. So you know what I mean? Like, maybe you're somebody who's never been to the FGC, but you read into one of my videos because you watch a guide, and then you find out, oh, this is how this game is. Wonder what the people who play it are like. My videos will tell you that. You know what I mean? You're going to hear me talk about the people who play these games because I think that's really important. But anyway, sorry for being so long-winded. Remember, y'all stay safe. That virus is still out there. Wear a mask. Treat people well. Please don't hurt anybody. Don't support any abusers, racists, rapists. Don't support any of those type of people. Please be a good person. Tell somebody you love them. Just take care and stay safe. JSF, I'm out of here.